Of all the cabs in Canada, there's only one where the driver pays you.
You guys are in the cash cab.
It's the Cash Cab. I'm Adam Growe, and I'll toss you questions from pickup to drop-off. Each correct answer will make you money. But if you get 3 wrong, then you'll be standing on the curb.
All your fault?
There's help, though. If you get stumped, you can shout out for help to a friend on a mobile phone or a stranger on the street. If you're up for it,
Big money, big money.
let's motor.
Hey!
What's going on?
Don't forget to strap in your man purse.
Hey. Oh, this is a nice cab. Let's go to Parliament and, what's the cross street? Wexford?
Well, Wexford?
Wexford, yeah.
Whatever's good for you.
No rush, though. Yes. This is the greatest taxi I've ever been in.
You guys are in the Cash Cab.
No.
Yes?
Yeah. This is the TV quiz show that takes place right here in my taxi. I'm going to drive you to your destination and ask you general knowledge questions. You give me right answers, you win cash.
Sweet.
If you give me any wrong answers, however, you do get a strike. You get 3 strikes. I pull over the Cash Cab and I kick you out.
All right.
Done.
Done.
We get to collaborate on answers, right?
Yeah, we can talk this over.
Yeah, you can
Good.
deliberate.
With
you can
our
talk.
powers combined, we'll make
But your
this
first
happen.
question is, guys, do you want to play?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be, are you wearing your seatbelt?
That's the second question. But
Okay.
your game?
Yes.
All right,
okay.
let's motor.
I'm going to do the seatbelt thing anyways.
All right, gents, here we go. First of all, who do we have in the Cash Cab?
I'm Nick.
And Brad.
All right, guys, we've got 42 blocks to get to your destination. Lots of time for you to rack up some cash. So we're going to start with a nice and easy question worth $25. Here we go. 550 million years ago, what blasted a crater into the Earth north of Kingston, Ontario?
I'd say an asteroid.
But what about a comet?
No, because that's just ice and it goes through the atmosphere and then it.
It was cold back then. Wasn't that the ice
No,
age?
I think it's an
Let's go.
asteroid.
Asteroid. We'd like to go with asteroid.
Unfortunately, that's wrong, guys. Meteor
Meteor.
is what we were looking for.
We should have known. Meteor Man.
Oh, this guy's letting us go.
This isn't good. That's one wrong.
Just one strike,
maybe it's
guys.
bad. We're fine.
But the questions do get more challenging as we go along. Let's get you guys back on track with another easy question worth $25. Malaria is commonly transmitted through the bite of what insect?
I know this one.
I'm going to go with mosquito.
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 It's mosquito for sure.
Are we
It's
sure?
gotta be. Lock it in.
All right. We are going to go with mosquito.
Lock it in, $25
Yes!
for the correct answer. There
Let's
you
walk
go.
away. Let's walk away. Let's quit while we're ahead. We'd
We'll
like
take
to
the
get
cash and go. We'll
we'd
take
like,
the cash.
we'd like to get out.
All
We'd
right,
like
that's
to get
good,
out.
that's good. Let's keep rolling with another $25 question.
Okay, come on.
In 1957, the USSR launched the first man-made satellite into space. What was its name?
Sputnik.
I agree.
Go for it.
We're gonna go with Sputnik, Adam.
Yeah, that's good for another $25.
All right, now we should get out of the taxi.
Every time they win money, okay, now we're getting out.
Asteroid.
All right, gents, $50 in the bank.
We got a burrito, boys?
35 blocks to go. Just one strike. So your next question is going to be worth $50. What Yankee baseball player was known as the Iron Horse and was afflicted with a fatal disease?
I know this. Lou
Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig's disease. Yeah, it's gotta be Lou Gehrig.
That's gotta be right.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Lou Gehrig.
That's right. There you
Yes.
go, $50.
We're on fire right now. On fire.
Okay, guys, here we go. Another $50 question. In May 2008, a swimmer in Australia saved himself from being eaten by a great white shark when he poked it where?
Okay.
I'm not positive, but I've always learned that when you
Nose?
save yourself, you go for the eyes. You always go for the eyes on sharks.
I feel nose.
I'm telling you, man. Eyes. Great white sharks in the eyes.
But that's too obvious.
But that's where you don't you watch the Discovery
This is
Channel?
on you, Edelson.
We need an answer, guys.
Go for it.
In the eyes.
That's right.
Yes!
I told you. See, follow me to the promised land. I will take
Nice.
you there. You doubted me.
I did.
I can't believe you doubted me.
In the eye.
You doubted me on a shark question.
Okay, guys, $150 now. 25 blocks to go. Just one strike. Both of your shout-outs. Here's another $50 question. In 1932, what U.S. aviator became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic?
I got it, buddy. It's
Earhart.
Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart.
Let's lock it in.
We'd like to go with Amelia Earhart.
You got it. There's 50
Yes!
bucks.
Good.
Fire.
All that education finally paid off. I can call my mom after. Like, look at me now. I'm in a taxi making money. Just how she always thought it would be.
Okay, guys, moving into the most difficult level of questions. They are worth $100.
All right, now we'd like to get out.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously,
Good
dudes. Moving on to the questions. What type of telescope uses heat radiation to view objects?
Okay.
You're the science kid. You better know this.
I don't know telescopes.
Come
so
on, Mr.
heat
Doctor.
radiation is infrared. So an infrared telescope.
I mean, do we want to just go with it?
Can we just call someone?
You want to do a mobile shout out?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's really think about this. Do we know somebody?
Jeff won't know.
Then that doesn't do us any good.
No. But there's a lot of people around here.
We're
there
in
could be a
Dundas Square.
scientist.
I was gonna say,
Let's use the shout.
let's use the street shout outs.
All right.
Oh, we're by Ryerson.
We're by the art school. Can we drive up to U of T?
We're going to pull over right here. See if you can't get someone to help you out. Maybe on this patio.
You, sir. Can you come here for a second?
I can't leave my drink here.
Your buddy will watch your drink. Hey, we're on a game show. I need you.
What game show?
Cash cab. Come on.
Oh, get him then. Get him. Yes.
Okay. All right, good.
What's the question?
What type of telescope uses heat radiation to view objects?
I don't really know.
We were thinking maybe infrared, but we're not sure.
Maybe.
I think we got to go with
I
it.
think we're gonna have to go with that. Okay, thanks, man. All right, we're gonna go with infrared telescopes.
And that's right.
We did it!
Science. Thanks,
Have a good one. He did not want to play. God, we shouldn't have flagged that guy down. He was no good to us. See, that
Yeah.
whole patio knew the answer.
Except the guy
Except,
you picked.
except for the guy I picked.
All right, guys, it looked like the street shout out, even though I didn't give you the answer, gave you the time to think about it and get what you needed. So
We'll take
you've got $300, 15 blocks to go, one strike, and still the mobile shout out to use. So here you go with another $100 question. What nocturnal mammal has a long snout, spade-like claws for digging, and an Afrikaans name that means earth pig?
Wombat.
Okay, I'm also thinking anteater, but this is not my thing.
I don't know animals.
I think it's wombat too. I always remember at the zoo, they're always
Yeah, those
sleeping,
snout- yeah,
and they're
they're
always
always-
sleeping in the
yeah.
daytime.
I
They're
think
like,
it's
"What?"
wombat.
We're gonna go with wombat.
That's wrong for another strike. Aardvark was the answer we're looking for.
Nobody,
No,
even if we
we
would have
never-
called somebody,
no,
they
we
wouldn't have
wouldn't
got
get
that
that.
right.
Yeah, especially not Jeff.
No,
Jeff.
No
He's
chance.
smart.
You don't happen to have any political law questions coming up, do you?
He's really good with that. Hey, we're down to one strike.
Let's hope we're close.
Okay, guys, 2 strikes, so you don't want to make any more mistakes. You still have your mobile shout-outs, but we're going to give you one more $100 question. What West Coast First Nation built the village of Ninstints, now known for its large collection of totem poles?
Okay. Okay. BC, the big totem poles. Ojibwa. I think that's Ontario, though.
You do have your last shout-out,
I think we have
guys.
to call
Yeah,
McGill.
You want to use your mobile shout-out.
Yeah,
We gotta.
We'd like to use the mobile shout-out.
Who are you going to call?
Our buddy Jeff.
Jeff, of course.
We're hoping that there was some sort of lawsuit about this at some point.
The famous totem poles versus people's
Of course.
case. Yeah.
Jeff. Hey, it's Brad. We're in a bit of a pickle here, and we're hoping that you know something about totem poles. What West Coast First Nation built the village of Ninstints, now known for its large collection of totem poles?
First Nations people
So you gotta think First Nations people, right?
on the West Coast.
On the West Coast. Not Crees. He's saying that's Quebec.
Yeah, it's not the Cree.
He's thinking Iroquois. We'll let you know how it goes. Thanks, bud.
Okay, guys, we have an answer?
Yep.
Should we go with Jeff?
Yeah,
Or
let's
should we say Ojibwa?
I'm gonna defer to you on this one, and then I will.
Ojibwa.
Adam, we're gonna go with Ojibwa.
That's your 3rd strike, guys. Haida was the answer we're looking for. Gents, I'm sorry to tell you that unfortunately I have to kick you out of the cash cab.
All right.
You will.
Thanks, buddy.
Give us back our phone.
There you
Care. We need something out of this.
Cheers, guys.
Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
go. Where are we? That's the question.
Well, at least if Brad and Nick ever encounter a shark, they know what to do.
Is that in my phone in there?
Okay. Sure.
Are you guys in the back?
I know, but
I'm fine in the back.
But I told you I was. Yeah, but I told you already. Okay. If you told me he was going to be there between 8 and noon, I would have showed up. So now I'm not there, and now you say he's going there. Well, I think you should give me some extra channels. No, you said between 8 and noon. You guys are in the Cash Cab.
What is this?
What's the cash cab?
Cash Cab is a TV quiz show, happens right here in my taxi.
Okay.
You
Fantastic.
give me the right answers, and you guys will win cash.
Lovely. We like that one.
Okay.
If you give me the wrong answers, you get strikes, and if you get 3 strikes,
You're out.
right.
We're out of the
We're
cab.
out of the.
I pull over wherever we are, and you guys are left on the curb.
Oh.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't happen. And if you run into any trouble, you can do a mobile shout out to a friend on the phone,
Okay.
or you can do a street shout out to a stranger on the street. After
Okay.
that, you're on your own.
Can we talk about our answers?
Absolutely. You're working together.
Great.
So you guys are ready to go?
Let's do it.
Want to play?
go.
All right, let's go.
We like cash.
Let's do it.
Okay, team, you have 33 blocks to get to your destination. So why don't we start with your names?
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
Carrie and Bethany.
Okay, team, let's get started with your easy questions. They are worth $25. What term means a continuous area where there are several large cities whose suburbs meet or nearly meet? Is it a metropolitan, metropolis, or megalopolis?
Metropolitan.
Metropolitan. Oh boy.
That is your first strike, guys. Megalopolis.
Megalopolis.
Yes.
That's the easy question.
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
Great.
All right, let's get back on track. It's a strike, but we've got more $25 questions for you. Here we go.
Okay, build it up, guys. Build it up.
Let's talk more.
What's the term for a kind of airplane that can land, float, and take off on water?
Or a float plane.
In Vancouver, you take the float plane.
You take the float plane,
You take the
yeah.
float
Float
plane to
plane.
Victoria.
Yeah.
Float plane.
Float
We'll
plane.
do it.
Adam, it's a float plane.
Alex, it is a seaplane or a float plane. That's good
All
for
right.
25 bucks.
Good job. We said both.
Woo!
So you guys from Vancouver originally, is that what it is?
I am.
Half
Yeah.
of us, yeah.
Montreal.
All over the place.
Here we are rolling up to a red light. That's a red light challenge. 30 seconds to give me the correct answer here. It's worth 75 bucks. A wrong answer won't get you a strike, so just as a group shout out whatever you got. Here we go. There are 7 months in the Gregorian calendar that have 31 days. In 30 seconds, name all 7 of them. Go.
January, March,
October, December.
August, July.
October,
March,
31
April,
days.
December.
You got it. There you go. You got all 7. Nice work on the red light challenge. An extra 75 bucks. Let's get back to your questions. It's still worth 25 right here.
Okay.
Named after the Chincha people of the high Andes in South America, what squirrel-like rodents were hunted almost to extinction for their fur?
Chinchillas.
Chinchillas.
Chinchillas?
Chinchillas.
Chinchillas is right for another 25.
Good job, guys.
All right, good job.
Keep that cash flow running.
All right, guys, 1 strike. You got both your shout outs. You've got 25 blocks to go to your destination, and already you have 125 bucks.
Great.
Yeah. Good job,
Work.
guys.
So we're going to move you up to the medium level questions, and they are worth 50 bucks. What Civil War era leader is the only U.S. president to hold a patent?
No.
Do you want to call it Andrew?
You guys thinking about a mobile shout out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's give him a call.
You can do a mobile shout out. All right. Who you guys going to call?
Andrew.
Andrew. All right.
We need to know more about Civil War history.
Hello. Okay, I've got him on the line.
Okay.
So we're in a cash cab and we're stuck on a question. So I'm calling you to have you help with the question. What Civil War era leader is the only U.S. president to hold a patent? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Pardon?
Let's pick one.
Thomas Jefferson.
That's what I said.
Lincoln.
go.
Lincoln.
Oh,
Link.
Lincoln?
What's the answer we're looking for? Which one is it?
Choose Adam.
He said Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Let's go with Lincoln.
Going with Lincoln. Doing a little mobile shutout for that $50, and you've got it for 50.
Yay!
Thank you.
Hey, Andrew. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Here's another $50 question. What island in the Indian Ocean, now an Australian protectorate, was named by a British sea captain on Christmas Day, 1643?
What island in the Indian
Indian Ocean.
Ocean.
What's around it?
Well, there's Papua New Guinea. There's
New Zealand?
New Zealand. There's the Cook Islands, Fiji.
Cook. That's it.
The
Yeah.
Cook Islands.
Cook. Now a Australian protectorate.
Say Christmas Island. There's a Christmas Island around there.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Sure.
What do you
Let's
think?
do
Let's
it.
go with it.
Sure.
Christmas Island.
Yeah, sure. $50 is good.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Nice.
All right, guys, 12 blocks still to go. You've already got
All right.
$225 in the bank. You do have the one strike, and you've used your mobile shoutout.
So
So
we have the.
you have the street shoutout,
Street shoutout.
and you might need it as we move you up to the $100 questions.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Here it is.
In continuous service since 1967, what is the name for the series of Russian manned spacecraft now primarily used to ferry crews to and from the International Space Station?
Sputnik. Sputnik?
Russian spacecraft.
It's not Mir, is it? No, Mir.
I think Mir was like their early space station that they had.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is Sputnik.
No.
Oh boy. What do you think?
We want to randomly.
I don't know. I think maybe we should randomly pick somebody out in the street.
For somebody who's
Okay.
You guys want to do a street shoutout?
Let's do a street shout out.
Yeah, the guy right there. The guy right there with the suitcase. He's got his laptop.
With this one,
Yeah,
the guy with
him.
the vest on.
Slide the door open without getting out of the cab.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question for you.
Sure,
Yeah.
Oh, this guy looks like he knows.
Looks like a good professor.
Totally.
We're on a TV show, and we need your help. It's gonna help us win
And
some
you look
cash.
very smart.
We chose you
You look
for a
very
purpose.
smart.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. In continuous service since 1967, what is the name of the Russian manned spacecraft now primarily used to shuttle crews from the
To and
international?
from the International Space Station?
Yeah.
2 space stations.
I think that's the Soyuz, is that correct? Got me on that one. I'm going to go with Soyuz.
Soyuz?
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 So what do you think?
I
We're gonna
trust
go with
this
you.
gentleman.
You sound
Let's
pretty
go with
good. You're
Soyuz.
good.
Because they don't got anything else. Yeah. And that's worth $100 to you guys.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you so much.
amazing. Good karma is coming your way.
Up to the band.
Watch more Cash Cab video and play the game at cashcabonline.ca. All right, guys, good job. You've used up both of your shout-outs now, but that one saved you your second strike. So just the one strike, and we're going to give you another $100 question. Baseball great Ted Williams died in 2002, and his head and body were frozen separately through what process involving liquid nitrogen?
Cryogenics.
Cryogenics?
Cryogenics? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Cryogenics.
It's cryogenics.
You had the one strike. No more shout-outs. Yeah, that's right for $100.
Good job.
You guys are
We're
rolling.
fun.
In fact, here's another $100 question. Here we go. What country borders Belize and Guatemala and is home to Chichen Itza, one of the newest wonders of the world?
Peru.
Belize and Guatemala.
Guatemala. I was looking at a map of Central America today. Is Peru above or below Costa Rica? Below Mexico?
Costa Rica is
Jen,
north.
how confident
Panama?
did you feel on that?
I felt fairly confident.
Yeah.
So we only have one strike and like a block to go.
All right, we need an answer, guys.
Let's go with Peru.
You had the one strike there. That's your second strike.
Guys.
Peru was wrong. Mexico was the answer we were looking for.
The pressure.
Chichen Itza.
Well, you got 2
Chichen
strikes
Itza,
now.
yeah.
That's the bad news. But the good news is we've arrived at your destination.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So we didn't get kicked out.
You did not get kicked out, no.
Good job, guys. Sorry.
All right, guys. Couple of stumbling blocks to get here at your destination, but you've got yourselves $425. Nice ride.
Good.
Hey, they're like, all right, 425 bones. It's all right. It's all right. Now you guys can leave with the money, or you can stay and go for the video bonus question, which is double or nothing. You get it right, $850. You get it wrong, you leave with zeros.
Just any random video.
You might grab a guy, put his iPod in here, and roll. No, I'm kidding.
What do you think? We're gonna watch a video and they're gonna ask us a question about it.
I should go for it.
We should go for it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Okay, we'll watch the video.
We'll double it.
And I'm not saying anything anymore.
No,
'cause I-
no.
It was a team effort, wasn't it?
I know.
All right, you guys are going for the video bonus question. Here's your video bonus question. Headquartered in Waterloo, Ontario, what company makes the wireless device called the BlackBerry?
Is it RIM?
Research in motion.
Research
Research
in
in
motion.
motion.
Yeah, research in motion.
Research in motion.
No hesitation whatsoever. No doubts, not even a fragment.
No.
Blackberry is research in motion.
You think we're going to give like an easy question to them?
Is it research in motion limited or anything like that?
No, you're right. Here's your money.
Thank you very much.
$850. Good job doubling up in the cash cab.
Do we leave you a tip?
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Cheers.
Yeah, that was great.
$850 for a great night in the megalopolis. Get on-the-go access to Cash Cab. Check behind the scenes and play the game. Just visit cashcabonline.ca on your TELUS smartphone.